There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our... And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
Well, Johnny, in boxing, anything can and sometimes will happen. Let's see what's up.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Fantastic punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. He misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And he just misses with that jab. And there he caught him with a stick. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his...
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? Caught him there with a right hook. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over.
Big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Back and forth they go. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated...
Oh, the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
The bell rings and we start the third. Hit him with a left jab. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're almost such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Is he out on his feet here? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. He missed with that jab. He blocks the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, that seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
Just a little fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
He misses with that jab. Just missed with that left jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Can't land the jab there. He didn't take that jab well at all. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? You don't want to trade shots. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Takes that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got him with a left jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good one. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who's going to be the first one to get caught? He gets out of the way of that left hand. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Another scoring shot there. We've never seen Oleksandr Usyk hurt like this before. Can you believe this? Oleksandr Usyk is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised.
Come on, give him a break.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute. Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's going to get him. Don't let him stop off.
Here we go. It's round 7. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
I slipped to avoid the jab. Men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Can you believe this? Oleksandr Usyk is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Usyk! Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I think they'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Yes, I like that one. Good on, good.
And there's the bell for round 8. What a punch. Through the hook, didn't land. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
That jab misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That jab misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
No, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up for it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Miss with that jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split, dude.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can't find a home with that jab. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean out.